I'm tracking two storms. Here come the clouds coming in from the west. Moving into Maine tonight, we're going to have light snow breakout. Here's that first storm. It's going to be a warm front that's coming through from the west. Right now, it's over the Ohio Valley. So eventually, that's going to push to the east, and it's going to push in that snow tonight. So you can expect snow to break out from west to east tonight in Maine. Let's take a look at the forecast and what is going to be happening here. You see that area of low pressure coming in from the west and that warm front. It'll be cold enough for all snow, especially to start tonight, and then things are going to change over. So I'll take you through it now, hour by hour, so you can really get yourself planning for tonight. Now, in the overnight, while you're sleeping, is where the biggest batch of this comes through. But before that, late in the afternoon, around 5 o'clock today, there will be some light snow showers trying to break out here, western mountains, and also here, southern coast. This won't be a big deal. The heavier batch is off to the west. I'll put the map into motion now so you can see it. So I'm going to stop it here. This is in the around 1 o'clock in the morning time frame here. So this is 1 o'clock in the morning. Here are some darker bands of snow coming into western Maine and southern Maine. Even down east is getting from some snow, and also up in the county too. So yes, this is going to be a snowstorm, and it's going to break out with snow. You're going to definitely expect snow to be a situation that you wake up to on Monday morning, but it's not going to be incredibly heavy here. It's kind of two waves coming through. So I'll stop it again. This is around, we'll call it 8 o'clock in the morning on Monday, and it is snowing here all the way down through Penobscot, Piscataquis, and over towards western Maine, Augusta, Lewis, and Auburn. It is snowing here. Up in the mountains, it's pretty light, but it is snowing and it is coming down. So I'll put the map into motion again now, and then see, we clear out Monday, middle of the day and afternoon, except up north, up in the mountains here, western mountains, Katahdin region. There's another wave coming through. So the atmosphere is going to moisten up again, and we'll get more moisture coming through during the day on Monday. But notice here what's going to happen to the south. That's rain, right? Because temperatures are going to warm up close to 40 here to the south. So at least above freezing from about Augusta heading south. So it's snow north, and it's rain to the south Monday late, even Monday night, okay, as that warm front has already pushed through. So I'll put the map into motion again and show you that we've got snow breaking out now. Down east is getting a good clip. See this darker blue here? And also over towards the western mountains here, where it will be cold enough for snow. Then I'll put the map into motion again, and we don't clear out until Tuesday afternoon. I'm going to call it 5 o'clock on the snow map to be safe, but really most of it's done by the time you're waking up on Tuesday. So then we're done. On Wednesday, it's all clear. Clouds will come in from the west, and I want to stop it right here. This is Thursday. Let's stop it Thursday morning at about, we'll call it about 8, 9, 10 o'clock in the morning, right? So here we go with the next storm. Now, this is a bigger batch storm. So we've got your two mini storms, Sunday night, Monday afternoon and night, Tuesday morning. Then another one, this is on Thursday, so right after daybreak, and here comes that snow shield coming in from the west here. So once again, we've got snow, and it's breaking out off to the west here. And with that snow, yeah, you're going to definitely get accumulation here starting during the day on Thursday. So this is a situation, a storm that's going to push through during the day on Thursday, not like these storms we've had, which have been mostly at night. And notice you get a good thump of snow before the changeover happens. So here it is snowing heavily, Penobscot Bay, heading up down east, western mountains, and it's raining southern coast, mid-coast, Casco Bay, and there's a little bit of ice here in the wind-sheltered valleys, the western mountains here, just down in the foothills. So you got to watch out for a little ice, but the cold air is going to lose this battle. Right now, I expect the warm air to win this battle. So eventually, the rain wins, and it changes to all rain, even as far north as the Katahdin region. Okay, so that's a look at the next three storms. Kind of get two, one tonight, one tomorrow night-ish, afternoon, Tuesday morning, another one Thursday. There's another one coming. Stick around. Another one I'm going to show you for the next weekend. Okay, so around the February 9th time frame. But first, I want to show you this forecast on nappycast.com that I have. The video is up. The forecast is up for tomorrow, for today. It's all there right here on nappycast.com. Here's my snow map. You see where I have that 3 to 6 inch stripe. So Katahdin region, You got the 3 to 6 inch stripe heading down east, and also up here in the western mountains up towards Rangeley. And generally, it's a 1 to 3 elsewhere situation. Not enough moisture and not enough cold air for this whole thing for it to be more than that. So a solid 2 inches is where I have this storm. JasonHappyWeather.com got the blogs up, which I'm going to upload shortly with this video. Okay, so there you go. There's your storms that are coming through, the mini storms. And then we look to the west for that next big storm to come through. So let's talk about that now here on the forecast. So here's your setup on the water vapor imagery. Excuse me. You've got, this is your little kink here. Here's your, this is water vapor. So it's showing moisture come up from the south here. So this is the first storm that's going to come through, a little wave. And it's going to be a warm front that's going to push through. And this warm front is going to set off and spark that snowstorm tonight, right? So then we clear things out. You can see where that clearly is. That's coming through. And then we're looking long range now into the forecast. This is for February 9th, Sunday, February 9th. So the weekend coming up. And this storm right now has an inside track to it. And once again, you're starting off with snow, a good thump of snow, enough cold air in place. But once again, what happens is the cold air is going to lose the battle to the warm air. Now, this is going to be very storm track dependent. Is low pressure going to form here? Is it just going to be here? Right? Is the warm air going to go over into that cold air? Or is this low going to take over? So a lot of factors to kind of boil down here and figure out. But right now, about 1/4 to 1/2 inch of precip from that storm alone that's coming through Sunday night. So you get a quick, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 inches of snow, and then it changes over to rain. So that put things into motion here even farther, give you some bonus content. This is Valentine's Day. So February 14th, you've got another storm on the 14th time frame, and this one is far enough inland here that you got a lot of warm air coming from the south here, so not as much snow. It's February 14th on Valentine's Day. Raise your hand if you remember the 2007 Valentine's Day nor'easter. Yeah, that was my first day on TV in Portland, Maine. That was, it was pretty wild, right? So anyway, we don't have that. That doesn't look like that's going to happen. There's not enough cold air for that one this time, but we'll see. Now, I want to show you the snowfall kind of average here. So you take the European model and it averages all the runs, the computer model. So this is the accumulation total from today all the way out into February 8th and 9th. And look here, there are several inches. That's over the course of 9 days. So it's not going to happen all at once here. But the average here is 7, 8, 9, 10 inches. Now I could take this out even farther in time, right? And if we want to go out, in time, and here we go. Obviously, you're going to have 10, 20 inches on an average snowfall forecast if you're going out to February 16th or 17th. So you're not going to get 20 inches from any of these one storms. It would be an average forecast over the course of several days and really weeks, right? So here, once again, this is the average. Here's the max, 26 inches. This is valid February 16th and 17th. So this is not a forecast for one storm. This is the average going all the way out. But I want to show you here now on the ensemble look at things. So at the average of those computer models, where's your low pressure going to be? Where's the center of your storm? Now, these storms are so weak, really, in pressure in the atmosphere that you have these clusters of L's. Right now, this one that's coming through Sunday to Monday, first of all, it's a warm front, which you're not going to see. Then you're going to see the storm that goes to the north of us Monday to Tuesday. And look how far north this is, right? So this is up here. The cluster is way up north. Okay, so it's just going to pull some moisture. There could be a weak low that forms to the south, but this is not a big deal, the Sunday into Monday stuff. This is light stuff, 1, 2, 3, and then 3 to 6 when both add up, where that stay all snow. Then we go into the Thursday storm here, and once again, you've got an inland track here. Maybe a low develops off the coast, but for the most part, you've got warm air that is being pulled in with that inland track. So that one's out of here. Then we go to the one for Sunday I just showed you on February 9th. This one, is it going to form along the coast? Is it going to be, in northern New York, up in Watertown? So if it goes inland, it's going to pull the warm air in. If it goes off the coast, then we'll get the cold air. So right now, looking at things going forward, there are opportunities for storms here, but there's no big signal of a huge storm. It's just, These are kind of like waves riding along a zone in the atmosphere where the cold air and the warm air are kind of on that battleground, right? So there's enough cold air, there's enough warm air, you got enough moisture, right? So it's not a perfect storm. It's not a nor'easter. It's nothing that's blowing up, that's cut off, and it's just self-sustaining, right? It's a situation where you've got moisture riding along the weather highway, and as it rides along, it has to basically be almost perfect. You got to get the temperature cold enough for snow, but also you got to have the right amount of moisture, right? So that's what's going to be happening over the next couple of weeks. Thank you for watching. JasonHappyWeather.com. I will see you in the comments.